Welcome to Mahila Samaja School. This is the online class for 9th standard. The subject is chemistry. The lesson name is matter around us pure? Is matter around us pure? Dear students, in earlier classes we already know that a matter is nothing but anything which occupies the space and has mass is called matter. Anything which occupies the space and has the mass is called matter. For example, if we kept a duster on the table, the duster occupies the space of table and it has a mass. Mass is nothing but weight of the substance. At the same time, the table is also an example to the matter. It also occupies the space of the floor and it has also mass. In that way, we can say anything which occupies the space and has the mass is called matter. Matters can be divided into two categories. The two categories of the matter are pure substance and mixtures. Before discussing the pure substance and mixtures, we know that the three states of matter are solid, liquid, and gaseous substances. The solid substance has definite shape, definite volume, and a mass. The particles in the solid state is tightly packed to each other. In liquid state, the state of liquid matter, the particles are somewhat loosely arranged. It has also a definite mass, but it do not have a definite volume. It do not have a definite shape. Come to the gaseous structure. The particles in the gases are somewhat loosely arranged. They do not have a definite shape and a definite volume also, but a definite mass is present. In liquid state, definite volume is present and a definite mass is also present, but definite shape is absent. However, whether the solid state or liquid state or the gaseous state, the substances can be divided into the two categories. They are the pure substance and mixtures. In pure substance, the particles contain single type. The pure substance consists of single type of particle which are same in their chemical nature. Pure substances contains single type of particles. They have same chemical nature. But in mixture, two or more kind of the particles are present. The mixture consists two or more kind of the particles. Now, in earlier classes, we already known about the matters are either in solid state, liquid state, or in gaseous state. Any states of matter can be classified into pure substance and mixtures. Pure substance contains a single kind of the particles. They have same chemical nature. Mixtures contain two or more kind of the particles. Again here, the pure substances are also have two types. In element form and one more is in compound form. The types of the pure substances are element form or compound form. Similarly, the mixtures are homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixtures. Now we have to be discussed one by one. Come to the pure substance. We know that the pure substance are two types, the elements and the compounds. In earlier classes, we know the definition of the element. Element is a pure substance made up of same kind of atoms. It cannot be broken into the simple substances. Element is a pure substance made up of same kind of atoms. It cannot be broken into the simple substances. For example, copper is an element, oxygen is an element, hydrogen is also an element. The one more kind of the pure substance is compound. Compounds have, this is also you know well, compound is a pure substance because it is a type of pure substance. Compound is a pure substance made up of two or more kind of elements with a definite ratio. Compound is a pure substance made up of two or more kind of the elements with a definite ratio. They cannot be also broken down into the simple substances, but by chemical method or electrochemical reaction, they can be broken down. For example, water is a compound, sugar is a compound, salt is a compound. We know the formula of the water is H2O. In the water, the hydrogen atoms and the oxygen atoms are combined. The ratio of the 2:1. Sugar is a compound, salt is also a compound. In sugar, the carbon, oxygen and hydrogens are found in a definite ratio. Even in the salt, NaCl, sodium chloride, in the ratio of 1:1. They have contained single kind of the particles. They have shows the same chemical nature. Before going to the homogeneous and heterogeneous, once again here we have to discuss some more pointed on the elements. Here the elements can also be found in the form of atoms or in the molecules. What is an atom? Atom is the smallest particle of an element. For example, iron is an element. The element iron contains number of iron atoms. The element sodium contains number of the sodium atoms. The element neon contains number of the neon atoms. Come to the molecules of element. So in this picture, you can observe both in elements and compounds, molecules are there. But we have to differentiate them as molecule of element and molecule of compound. Come to the molecule of element, especially the gaseous elements like the nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen, chlorine. These are the elements. These are the elements not to be found in the free atoms. They are found in the cluster of the atoms, group of the same kind of the atoms. For example, the symbol for the nitrogen is N, but the nitrogen element, it is in gaseous form, it do not occur in the free state, that means N. Therefore, it occurs in the form of cluster, that means group of same kind of the atoms. N2 for nitrogen, O2 for oxygen, H2 for hydrogen, Cl2 for chlorine. Like this, they are the molecular elements. Next, compounds. We know that the compounds are the pure substances made up of the different kind of the atoms with a definite ratio. For example, carbon dioxide is a compound, water is a compound, silver nitrate is a compound, sodium chloride is also a compound. However, here we can again classify the compounds into molecules of compound and ions. Come to the molecules of the compounds. In these molecules of the compound, different kinds of the atoms are found in a definite ratio. Even in ionic compounds are also there, but why you have to be differentiate the ions? In ionic compounds, both the positive ion and the negative ion, that means cation and anions are present. In ionic compounds, the ionic bond is formed, especially in the molecules of compound, covalent bond is formed. That will be discussed in higher classes. By that, here we have to be given conclusion. What is matter? Name the three states of matter. Write the classification of the matter. Whether maybe the matter is obtained in three states. They can be classified into the pure substance and mixtures. The pure substance are found in the form of the elements and compounds. The definition of the elements and the compounds. Again, the atoms and molecules are the types of elements. Sorry. Atoms and molecules are the forms of element. And molecules and ions are the forms of the compound. Again, here, once again, we have to be differentiate the element and compound. We know that element is a pure substance made up of the same kind of atom. They cannot be broken down chemically. Compounds are the pure substance made up of the different kind of the atoms. They can be broken down by a chemical method. Each element contains same kind of atoms. Compound contains different kind of atoms. Each element contains unique atomic number. We know that in 8th standard, atomic number is nothing but number of the atoms, number of the protons in the nucleus of an atom. Number of protons in the nucleus of an atom is called atomic number. For example, the atomic number of the carbon is 6. The atomic number of the sodium is 11. The atomic number of the hydrogen is 1. Like that. Compounds are heteroatoms. Heteroatoms means different kind of atom. They have fixed mass number. For example, water is a compound. The mass of the water is 18. 2 hydrogen atoms, its atomic mass number is 2. 1 oxygen atom, its atomic mass number is 16. 16 plus 2, 18. 18 is the mass of the water molecule. 118 elements are known in the universe. So hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, fluorine, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus. Like this, 118 elements are known in the universe. 118 elements na ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದುವರೆಗೂ. Compounds are composed of 2 or more kind of atoms that you know it. Either atoms of the similar or dissimilar elements. Water is a compound of hydrogen and oxygen. Glucose is a compound of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen in the ratio of 1:2:1, that is C6H12O6. Okay. In elements, different types of the chemical bonding depending upon the stability of the electron configuration. Stability and the electronic configuration. In compounds, either ionic bond or covalent bond or metallic bond is present. So these are the examples for the elements: oxygen, zinc, nitrogen, hydrogen, etc. Example to the compound: sodium chloride NaCl, calcium chloride CaCl2, calcium carbonate CaCO3. These are the examples for compound. Elements are always represented by the symbols, atomic symbol or chemical symbol. Compounds are always represented by the formulas, chemical formula. They exist on their own. That means the magnesium element contains magnesium atoms. Sodium element contains sodium atoms. Components of the elements are present in a definite proportion. Water is a compound of hydrogen and oxygen in the ratio of 2:1. Like that. These are the differences between the elements and compounds. Now we will move on to the mixtures. You know that the mixtures are the substances containing 2 or more kind of the particles with indefinite ratio. Mixtures also can be classified into homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Here the homogeneous means the same phase. The two kinds of the particles exist in the same phase. That means in one phase. In heterogeneous means, hetero means different. The solution of the substance exists in different phases. That will be discussed later on. However, the homogeneous mixture and the heterogeneous mixtures are the types of mixtures. So come to the example. Here the beaker is there. In the beaker the water is the solvent and sodium chloride is the solute. So homogeneous mixture means it is a mixture where the solute and the solvent are existed in same phase. For example, before dissolving the sodium chloride, before dissolving the water, it is in solid state. Water is in liquid state. Once the sodium chloride is dissolved in the water, completely soluble, we can see only one phase, that is in liquid phase only. So that is said to be the homogeneous. Heterogeneous, we can see the oil and the water. Of course, they are mixed with the oil and water. Here, oil is not mixed with the water. Therefore, the oil is floated on the surface of the water. We can see the layer of the oil on the surface of water. In that way, we can see both the phases of water and oil. That is heterogeneous, different phases. Yes, in homogeneous mixture, the particles are uniformly distributed. Only one phase can be seen. For example, the sodium chloride in water. We can see the only liquid phase. We can't see the solid form of the sodium chloride. The mixture of the solute and the solvent is called solution. Solution is actually the solution is a homogeneous mixture of a solute and solvent. In the sodium chloride solution, the sodium chloride is a salt. Once it is dissolved in the water, they are uniformly distributed. Example for the homogeneous mixture is salt water in solution, iodine solution, vinegar, that means acetic acid solution. So here one example is given. The stainless steel is a mixture of the iron, chromium and the nickel, but here it is an alloy. The stainless steel is an alloy. What do you mean by alloy? That we discussed in the later on condition. However, once I will be explain that alloy is the homogeneous mixture of two or more kind of the metals or metals with a non-metals with the definite ratio that we can be explained in next classes. Yes. Now, heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture is a type of mixture. In this mixture, the particles are not uniformly distributed. In the heterogeneous mixture, we can see the more than one phase. They can be easily separated by physical method. Example for the heterogeneous mixture is salt and pepper, cereals and rocks, bags of assorted candy. Candies nodi, pepper, gems, chocolates, assorted candies. They are not uniformly distributed. They can be easily separated by physical methods. So in heterogeneous mixture, we can see more than one phase. In that way, we have to come to the conclusion, what is matter? Any substance which occupies the space and has the mass is called matter. Name the three states of matter: solid, liquid, gas. In solid state, the particles are tightly packed to each other. They have a definite shape, definite volume and definite mass. They cannot be moved without pressure. In liquid state, the particles are loosely arranged. They have a definite mass and volume, but they do not have a definite shape. Come to the gaseous structures. Air is a mixture of several gases. In the air, the particles are loosely arranged. They do not have a definite shape, and even they do not have a definite volume, but they have a definite mass. The matter can be classified into pure substance and mixtures. Pure substances are elements and compounds. Mixtures are homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Okay, by that we are end with this class. In next class we have to be see some more points on the same lesson. Thank you, one and all.